What's up, Raiders? TristenWulf here with another guide for new players. That's right, new players who have just started out. Start out by using my promo code. If you haven't used a promo code to start this game, you need to reinstall and start this game with the promo code. Use those promo codes. You will get the legendary hero Eleneral, and you will get the epic hero Rector Draft. This will give you a hero that will help you kill some of the harder bosses, and a hero that will keep your team alive, a strong healer. So you want to have that start. Now you'll get Eleneral when you first download the game. You will get Rector Draft when you hit level 15, which will take you about an hour of gameplay. On top of that, you slide over to the promo codes. You enter the promo code Supreme 6, and you can walk away with Supreme Gallic, one of the strongest starting DPS legendaries you can get. It'll give you a strong DPS, a strong healer, and a bossing unit. It'll give you the best start you could have in this game. Now, let's talk about the thing that we all need to do. It is worth doing. You're not going to want to do it, but I'm going to give you some tips on how to make it a little more palpable, and that thing is Arena. Arena is a giant pain in the butt, but I'm going to give you some tips on how to make your arena life a little bit easier, get some success. First, let's start with Tag Team Arena. Tag Team Arena is something you're going to want to do every single day. You're going to want to bang out your 10 fights a day if you can, because you get currency from Tag Team Arena that you can spend in the bazaar. And in the bazaar, champion fragments, stamina, crystals. There's some really good things in here you're going to want to pick up. So you're going to want to do your Tag Team Arena every day. Now, what you're not going to want to do is make Tag Team Arena hard. So here's one of my best tips for you. Take a look at this top team, right? Look at this. A level 60 hero, a level 60 hero, and 2 level 50 heroes. The strongest team up front. And his team 2, a couple of level 50s, and then a couple level 40s. And then his team 3, a couple level 40s, and then Kale and a 6-star that's an epic, right? And his legendary. He's doing what most people do. It's a trap that most people fall into. They put their strongest team up front, then kind of their second strongest team, then their weakest team. So you want to play into this natural habit of strongest, second strongest, weakest, by setting up your teams to maximize on the other people's bad decisions. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to make your strongest team your middle team when you're attacking, and make your second strongest team your last team, and make your weakest team the first team. Just take the L. See, I lost this one, but I won these two. 2 out of 3 winning. Lost this one, won these two. 2 out of 3 winning. Let's see if we can find one to hit. Here we go. Perfect example, right? Level 50 units. Hey, let's just look at the battle layout. Look at the battle layout. 86,000 power on his team 1. 60,000 power on his team 2. 27 power on his team 3. He went strongest, second strongest, weakest. So I'm going to send my strongest team into his second team. My second strongest team into his third team. That guarantees me my 2 out of 3 victory. And my weakest team will go into his team 1. My weakest team is outgunned. It's probably going to lose, but let's fight it and see what happens. Okay, fight starts up. Yo, Skeletor. Everybody's on fire. I'm holding my own. There's some heal blocks. You know what? Unexpectedly, I think I might win this one. Can we chew through Skeletor? I hope he killed somebody. Wow, we did it. I didn't expect to win, but you saw it took a while. Now look at Team 2. Almost everybody's dead. Alice is all that's left, and now Alice is down. And Team 3, this is my second strongest team, but it's his weakest team, so we'll probably take this team out as well. So try setting your teams up like that, right? Weakest team first, strongest team second, second strongest team third. It'll make it a little bit easier to chew through the defenses the way they're laid out. Now, as for your defense team, you don't really need to climb early game, right? Climbing up to higher ranks in tag team, that's late game stuff. If you're relatively new, first couple months of gameplay, just set a defense that's 1 unit on each team. You want to lose. You want them to kick your butts. You want to fail. That'll keep your rank pushed down so you don't accidentally rank up, and that will make it easier to find things, well, you know. And that'll make it easier to find, like, you know, teams where there's just one. Now be careful, don't get baited into this. Look at the power of this team, 235,000. Sure, they're just single units, but 235,000, it's almost as strong as I am with 4 units. These guys are geared to the 9, so this is not easy meat. So be careful for that, but do look for easy meat teams. And if you don't see anything, right, I don't see anything that looks super easy. Everything else is pretty stacked. I'll wait 12 minutes, I'll refresh, I'll go in again. So that will help take the sting out of doing Tag Team Arena. Now let's go take a peek at Classic Arena. Now Classic Arena, a little bit different than Tag Team Arena. With Classic Arena, you do want to climb. You do want to try to get into gold so that once you're in gold, you can start earning gold medals. If you're in bronze or silver and you're just earning bronze and silver medals, that's fine. Do what you can do, right? But your goal is to try to get yourself up to gold so you can get gold medals. And then you can just sit right here in gold 1. You don't have to climb much higher. As you can see, even in gold, there's still some easy meat teams. But because you're trying to hold, you don't want to get pounded all the way back down into silver every few minutes. So actually just put your best defense team forward. Make sure your leader position ideally has a unit that gives a speed aura. If you don't have that, go for an attack or an HP aura, something that makes you tankier or damaging. I went with all of my healers and my 2 highest damage dealers to help deal with it. But whatever you can set up for your defense team will help you out. Now, as for the offense team, you don't want to take too many chances in Classic Arena. You want to fish for easy to fight teams, right? If I look, I got 124k team power versus 133k team power. I might win here, I might not, but I don't want to. I want to risk it. It's too close. I'm worried I'll take an L on this. Much too strong for me. 343, 282, 188. I could maybe beat this one, although a mythical champion scary and Ronda Rousey. No, you know what? And Death Knight, you know what? Screw this team. I'm not touching this team. In fact, none of this looks safe. So I'm just going to refresh the list. And out pops something that looks pretty easy, right? Level 49, a bunch of level 50s. Look at the power, 65k. He barely has gear on this team. So we're just going to go in and thump this team. Lead with your speed imprint. I've got Wukong. If you've got a speed in arena or speed anywhere ally, Fabian, whoever put your speed imprint in front, speed is king. He who goes first usually wins. So let's fire this up and see how it goes. Fence break and dead. Easy as that. Whoever goes first typically wins. And get those gold medals and silver medals. No one else here looks super easy. Yeah, everything else looks like a risk. So I'm just going to wait. In 14 minutes, I'll click refresh again, and I'll grind through the last coin that I have. You want to do this. This gets you currency that you're going to need to use in the Forge, where you'll get some of the best gear in the game. The Forge is where you're going to get your perception gear, which is some of the most important gear in the game, and where you're going to get your resilience gear, which you can sell for silver. So both of those are really important. One because it makes you silver, and one because it's just actually good gear. So make sure you do it. The last arena that we'll touch on is Live Arena. Live Arena is pretty new, and so are you. So you're not going to do well here. You're going to predominantly get your butt kicked. This is the actual real-time arena where you're theoretically fighting against live people, but if you're down in bronze, you're probably fighting bots. So since you're fighting bots, there are a couple of things you should know. I will go ahead and find an opponent here. It'll probably be stronger than me, and I'll probably get my butt handed to me, but I want to show you the basics of how this works, and you can decide whether or not this is something you want to invest in and farm in. I still think, hey, it's free currency. Go in, win some, lose some, take your lumps. This one's actually pretty close to my level. Look at that. Now, I went first. Now, see this first spot right here? If you're fighting a bot, bots will always ban the first spot. So put somebody in the first spot that you don't really care about. I'm just going to stick Kale in my first spot because of all the units on my team, he's the least valuable to me in arena. So we'll hit confirm. The bot's going to take a while, you know, make it not so much look like it's a bot, make it look like he's really a real person. Come on, pick a couple of units, you can do it. There we go. Okay, so now it's my turn to pick 2 units. I am going to go with Alice because she's a monster, and Wukong because he is strong in Arena. Any day now, bot. Any day now. Kept me waiting 30 seconds just to make it look like he was a real human. Wow, those are some strong-ass units. Okay, let's see. We'll get Ugo and Rector Drath on the team. I'll just go full-on defensive with him with a couple of offenses, and since he's a bot, I know he's going to ban the first spot, so we'll pick that. Let him pick his last unit. And who do we want to ban over there? Let's see. He doesn't have any real speed imprints. I kind of want to get rid of Ninja. Yeah, you know what? I don't care. I don't care if I win this or not. I'm going to get rid of it. Watch him ban Kale, right? If you were a real human, would you ban Kale? Ain't no way you'd look at this team and ban Kale. That's why I said it's one of the tricks I can give you is you already know who he's going to ban. Now we can pick the leader. I'm going to pick Wukong as the leader because I want that speed imprint. Remember, speed means you go first. If you aren't going to go first, you know, go for an attack imprint. But we'll take the speed imprint and run it in. And now we're off to the fight. All that setup just to get into the fight. You can see why, you know, it's just not the greatest thing. I speed imprint. I go first. We defense break and Alice. Smack. Dude, this could very well be my very first live arena win right here on this video. That's crazy. Okay, I've done all of my attacks. Ouch. I'm gonna turn you into a chicken. All resisted. Unfun. My God, I already know you're a bot. Stop taking time. All right, and that is that. Oh, nope, that's not that. She survived. There we go, guys. My very first live arena win. I'm kind of stoked about that. And that's how you do it. You do get these bronze crests. So that's a thing, but there are some nice rewards. Daily live arena wins, you can get some stamina. If you do just 3 wins, right, you get 5 currency. If you can somehow pull off 3 wins, you get 50 stamina. That alone's pretty nice. And, you know, some stamina down here for the season and, seasonal rewards, general rewards. It's worth doing, but don't lose sleep over it. The rewards are not so earth-shattering that if you can't win or just don't want to do it, it's not going to harm you that much, right? Unlike Tag Team and Classic Arena, those you really want to do. To unlock the currency, to get extra... Tag Team's going to get you extra faction keys. Classic Arena is going to get you the gold currency so you can go into the Great Hall and have your arena bonuses working here. I mean, there's lots of reasons to be farming arena, and you don't want to slack on it. So go ahead and make sure you do that a little bit every day. I hope that helps some of you newer players out. Gives you kind of a clue in as to how to deal with arena and not have it be such a beat down, miserable experience for you. You may even start to like it. I'm kind of starting to like it. I like Classic Arena. Tag Team, not so much, but I really like Classic Arena. Anyway, I hope this helps you guys out. If you're brand new, scan that QR code, use that link in the video, and get the best start with a Leneral and Rector Drath. And if you're not brand new, make sure you hit like and give me a subscribe while you're at it too. Have a great one, everybody.